College students, how did you get your professor fired? I was drowning in my biology class because the exams felt like they were written in ancient hieroglyphics, and I needed to pass or my scholarship was toast. So I dragged myself to office hours, hoping Dr. Martinez could throw me a lifeline. She smiled and said she could definitely help me out. Great. Right, wrong. So wrong. A few days later, she started texting me. At first, it was normal stuff about assignments and deadlines, which seemed fine. But then she asked if I wanted to meet up at a coffee shop off campus to go over my grades in a more relaxed setting. I figured maybe she was just one of those chill professors who didn't like the stuffy office vibe. So I said sure. Big mistake. She showed up wearing a dress. Not like a casual sundress. A whole cocktail situation. To discuss mitochondria, I sat down, pulled out my notebook like the good student I was pretending to be, and she immediately started asking about my weekend plans. Then she asked if I had a girlfriend. I blinked. Ma'am, I'm here for cellular respiration, not speed dating. I tried steering the conversation back to my test scores, but she leaned in and said, you know, there are other ways to earn extra credit. I'm sorry. What? This woman was 35, married, and apparently running some kind of underground tutor to manipulator pipeline. I made up the worst excuse of my life. Something about needing to feed my roommate's hamster, and got out of there faster than I've ever left anywhere. But it didn't stop. She kept texting me, asking when we could meet up again, and saying she could make sure I passed with flying colors. At that point, I wasn't even thinking about biology anymore. I was thinking about lawyers and restraining orders. So I took screenshots of everything, every weird text, every uncomfortable message, all of it, walked straight into the dean's office, handed over my phone, and said, I think you're going to want to see this. They told me they'd handle it. 2 days later, she was gone. Not on leave, not suspended, fired, completely erased from the faculty page like she never existed. Turns out I wasn't even the first student she pulled this with. Apparently there was a whole file, like she had a record. And my grade? They bumped me to a B+ and let me retake the final with a different professor who didn't hit on students. So yeah, I passed. And she? Probably got divorced.